So sorry for the inconveniences to all the people that are
Yeah.
not here.
Sorry, everybody.
Part 2.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
No idea what happened. Are you off the network too?
I don't
Best
know.
go on the other network, man. I can type the password in for
No,
you.
I'm not even on Wi-Fi.
Okay. Yeah, so we're back. Sorry. I don't know if this is I think this is a new, completely new
There's
stream.
2 people have joined us.
Cool.
Fuck's sakes. That's a damn shame.
Christmas came early and then we're here again looking like fat assholes. Look.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah. See, both are.
Yeah, we'll go to the one that has the red live in it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the 2 people that are here already. Oh, well, that was fun. Yeah, it's a new stream altogether. We had to do it, guys. We tried to switch the internet over.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Not sure, man. I'm gonna let people know everyone's there messaging me. Sorry.
Yeah.
Everyone's messaging me. Okay.
Well, JP and Ben were the smart ones to jump in on the new one. Thanks, fellas. Yeah. Can I share this with you? No, I cannot. And oh wait, what's this now? What's this button do? Not gonna click it. Not gonna chance it. Oh my. Well, that was fun up until a couple minutes ago. Adam's here, Chris is here. Okay. All right. Thanks, fellas. Sorry for those technical difficulties. We are in the garage, far from the house, from the internet, and yeah,
That's too
sometimes
bad.
shit happens.
That's too fucking bad.
Yeah, I will retitle this one Part 2. I don't even think this one has a title. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Oh well. Hardwire that shit. It's a laptop with a webcam and an audio device and everything plugged in on a table in the
Yeah.
garage. There's no hardwire.
It's 100% mobile, dog.
Yeah. We can do
And that's so we can film episodes of #Crash or Stab. Oh yeah, this one's not edited.
No. No. Well, thanks, all you guys, for jumping back over, joining us, technological idiots over here.
Yep. We don't know what we're doing.
It's no secret. Did you bring a second cigar for yourself?
No. But my humidor is about a 12-second walk. I don't know if I'm smoking too. What time is it?
Yeah, maybe not.
8:30.
Oh, yeah, probably not then. So, where were we? We were talking about something.
Yeah, I don't remember what was going on.
Long walk. Yeah, it's a long walk to your humidor. Oh my. We're talking about,
Excuse me.
okay.
Pardon me.
Joe Pesci, bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Pesci.
Oh. Do. Purge this.
I purged mine twice, actually. Who's drinking? What are you drinking? Why are you drinking what you're drinking? Tell us. Tell us everything.
Oh, was that Frozen Tide? Yeah, wasn't that lovely faces?
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, what a wonderful face to freeze on. What happened is we lost the internet connection for some reason.
Everybody was on the same network.
Is that
1,
what it
2, 3, 4, 5 on the same network.
I was not. I did not have the Wi-Fi activated.
Oh.
Gentleman Stout medicine hat. Nice.
Gentleman Stout medicine hat.
Chris was kind enough to message me that to
Nick!
try it.
Hi, Nick.
And then I showed him that I had tried it A long time ago.
Yeah. Do you want to build a snowman?
For those of you that have been following, I've been doing a shower beer series, mostly porters and stouts. I had one lined up for tomorrow morning that, yeah, I already know it's not going to be the best, which is sad.
Okay, that's sad, yeah.
Yeah, that's sad.
Now,
You get 12.
Nick's drinking Cab Sav, and JP's drinking Old Tub. JP, tell us, how's Old Tub?
Yes.
And Kevin, Nika 12 because it's turning oxidized. Is it starting to turn cloudy? Tell us what's happening there, Kevin. You know, Adam, I'm not sure how that's relevant.
He means my shower beers.
Oh, I see.
If you want more, you can sign up for my OnlyFans, where I drink from the waist.
Yeah, drinking his OnlyFans, where he puts his dick in the beer.
You got to stir that head somehow.
Mm-hmm. Adam Joshua.
Flat and lost flavor, almost an ABV percentage. Oh wow!
Wow.
How long has it been sitting?
Yeah, I'm curious to know. I haven't gassed. I heard a rumor that gassing it was almost counterintuitive. Look at the tar falling back through here, man.
I'm not having that issue yet. Over a year. Oh, it shouldn't be. From just a year. Shouldn't be doing that.
People make fun of me for dual smoking.
Counterproductive. So what do you mean when you say counterproductive for adding the gas to it?
I don't know. Someone said they did an experiment and found that the gas almost made it worse, and it was blind. I don't know. I just don't know. I had to do it myself to really truly know. Oh, the cork is loose. That Elijah 12. I think you got that Elijah 12 for me, and it was stored for so long that the cork dried right out, man. Like dried out completely.
Old Tub, I mean, it's your typical Jim Beam style. It's got some candied pecan notes. Pecan or pecan?
Depends on if you're an asshole.
BIB stuff, and at 40 a bottle, good enough. All right.
Yeah, good to know.
I forgot to bring the Buffalo Trace. We were going to discuss that tonight since that was our previous week's episode. So that's on me.
Yep. We're going to talk about how shitty it is and how I don't care for it at all.
Oh, it's a cocktail mixer, that's for sure.
It's time.
Is it? Will you throw it into that glass for me?
Sure. This one.
Please. Oh, yeah. Gracias, senor. Oh, yes. Old Tub for 40. It's
like, there's not going to be any left for us to review for sure. So I got to put this away now.
I have a bottle. I have a bottle too, but still.
Yeah. I have one for my collection of Glendronach.
Take an eyeball.
Hey, if you haven't done so yet, you fucks, go ahead and like this video.
Yeah, y'all like the other one, which we appreciate. Part 1 of this Sunday series.
Yeah, this fucking disaster.
Hey, we're trying new things out. There's bound to be glitches and technical difficulties. Thanks for sticking with us while we figure it out. I am having a real hard time looking at this camera, though. It's messing with my mind.
Yeah.
Because we're so used to having it so much lower.
Yeah, I know. And Ty was like, Josh, you're an idiot.
Yeah, no, I know. I am an idiot, too. It's like we're almost two big, dumb idiots.
Yeah, you know, if the shoe fits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to grab an Old Tub. We're going to do a review on it. We have to.
I feel like we have to, yeah.
Steve told me to go buy it immediately. He said the same as JP. It's not a typical Beam. So I'm super interested to hear it. So I'll probably head on over to Whiskey Drop and I will likely grab one or several of those.
Oh, people have joined us.
Hola! ¿Cómo está?
Not really. What did you say?
People.
Hola, people have joined us.
Other people.
I said something else.
Pieces of shit are here. What do you think I said?
Yeah. I'll tell you after you're not on.
We had horrible
Oh.
communication issues.
Yeah, we all switched off the river. Or off the hands.
Yeah.
So now we're suffering severely.
We're very sorry for your
We will
inconvenience.
suffer for your gain.
Thank you.
Our gain. Oh, yes, thank you. If you need a bottle, let me know.
Who said that?
JP,
Oh, no.
it's available.
Yeah, it's here in Fort Mac too.
Oh, he says he cleaned it out at Sobeys.
Oh, did you?
Oh, this guy and his clearing.
You bought them all, JP.
Bourbon drinkers who are high proof snobs. Who? You talking about us? You talking about us?
Definitely not because I'm not a bourbon drinker so much.
Well, no. not yet.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a bourbon drinker. I'm not a bourbon buyer. I got about a dozen bourbons here, though. Open. So, like, JP bought them all. I can't believe it. I guess I can.
I
JP
can.
drinks bourbon.
They might have restocked, but when I saw they had it, they cleaned the shelf
Things are falling from the sky.
out. Hmm.
I might. That's what says
I
that.
was just gonna say,
Keisha's been.
He's
giving
gonna
me
aim for it
crazy-
now.
yeah. Can you get it in the nest of berries?
Yeah, I know I can.
Okay.
Oh, confidence in his abilities.
Sanitizer smells like hot sauce.
My earlier comment about Buffalo Trace must not have showed up. No, it did not. What did you say about the BT? Sacrifice all of the heathens. Oh, what a gentleman. Okay, then. What did you say about the Buffalo Trace? Because like I said, that's on me. I wore my wood buffalo hat today and then forgot to bring the actual bourbon. So, that sucks. But not really, because we get to drink this stuff instead.
Stuff's way better.
Well, yeah. But yeah, what did you say, Ben? We totally missed it. What's the ABV on that 2009?
I don't know, like 43.
Okay.
Got it.
It almost stayed.
It bounced out.
It's too bouncy. Yeah. Product in there.
You're just testing it out.
Take this, someone.
Oh.
Well, that was a wild roller coaster of excitement.
Sure is. Almost too good.
Yeah, so at least we got the Q cigar room stuff in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the first one.
Now we're just shooting the shit.
Yeah. I do like this. It is it has gotten more intense the further down I've gotten. Didn't show up again. My earlier comment. Yeah, no, it didn't.
No, dude.
Yeah. So we're kind of waiting on you. We probably shouldn't because dead air sucks. So
I'm just listening to their conversation now.
that's hard. Oh, I like all the smoke going up in front of the camera. That's cool.
Adam, you're going to be into it.
He's gonna be craving cigars now. Is he new to cigars?
Oh, yeah.
Well, Adam, oh, good news for you. Some gentlemen that are not here right now have invited us to join their HERF located in the very picturesque and beautiful town of Fort Saskatchewan. You might be familiar with it. So the next time we come down, we're going to organize a little meeting of the minds and join a cigar HERF.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
Scotch, I'll be the eternal mooch.
Kevin, we'll take that offline, partner.
With what now? Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
You chose the background.
Soft spot. We'll take it offline.
So,
Round two, Kevin.
Oh yeah, you're sad. I remember now.
That's right.
A good evening, 5 Point Dram.
I had a dream the other night about 5 Point Dram's Instagram, so I got to check it right now.
You had a dream about his Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh, do tell. Do tell. In full.
Yeah, 5 Point Dram.
Would actually be kind of so funny. Just train her to do it.
5 Point Dram. What is your name? Tell everybody your name. We know your name, but tell everybody your name if you don't mind. We sent you samples. We know your name because I had a dream that your name is not what your name is.
Oh,
Yeah, Gene, of course. And I had a dream that I've been calling him Gene, and his name's Chris. I don't know if Colin's here.
maybe his middle name's Chris.
I don't know. But I had this nightmare, basically, that I was like, hey, Gene. And he just didn't want to tell me that your name was Chris, and I was devastated.
You just got it wrong once, and then he just, he's too polite to correct you.
Mm-hmm.
That has happened.
It's happened with several people before.
Yeah. Never been called Chris. Gino sometimes. Yeah, Gino.
Gino, I had a buddy, Eugene, that I called him Gino for years. Rest in peace, Gino. Cheers, Gino. Rest in peace, Gino.
Huh. Good old Gino. I have lost my train of thought completely.
Me too, man.
So,
Can't think about anything.
yeah, we've gone against the advice of Robert Downey Jr. Gone full retard. It's a good chance to try any of those samples.
Oh, we got samples from 5 Point Dram. 3, actually.
Is it a peated one?
No, I had a little sip of each, but they're there for us.
For maybe next Sunday. Okay.
Just a little bit.
What system are you going to buy, John? You're not going to buy anything.
What system are you going to buy? PlayStation, man. I'm a PlayStation guy. I used to do Xbox, and then I got a bunch of Red Rings of Death, and I was like, man, fuck this shit. And I went PlayStation. I never went back. But now, with the big changes, I'm kind of skeptical.
I went from Xbox to a PS3.
I did Xbox to PS2.
To PS2.
Yeah. Maybe it was PS1.
Yeah. Well,
I can't remember. It's been so long.
I will be playing Cyberpunk on PlayStation. Yeah, PlayStation only. Well, Fallout and Elder Scroll.
I love Elder Scrolls, and it's going to be Xbox, I guess, right?
No, that's not exclusive.
Yeah, but didn't they just buy all the shit?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, Xbox just bought everything, man.
I'm so out of touch.
Microsoft just bought Bethesda. So,
Bethesda?
yeah.
Okay.
So,
Ibiza?
it's all right. Glendronach. If we start questioning this shit now, it all falls apart and it doesn't affect flavor.
No.
We all know that.
Well, it's not doing either way.
So, I think I'm torn because Elder Scrolls Online is stupid as all hell. I like Skyrim. I don't like online shit.
Skyrim was the last one I played.
Yeah, me too. I didn't do the online because that's not me. I'm worried that I won't get to play Fallout.
Oh,
Or I
well,
won't get to play Elder Scrolls.
yeah. Yeah, Morrowind, that was the one that I spent most of my time on.
Most of my time was Skyrim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I only, honestly, it's so sad to say, I only did a few hours into Skyrim.
I did 800 hours on
And then I-
Skyrim twice, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude. Yes, Keish? What's wrong?
Can you share something on Facebook? My little cousin's missing.
Of course.
I'm going to share it
And where?
in Edmonton.
Oh my god, of course.
Yeah.
I'm gonna air this bastard out.
Who's that? All the times you killed everything on the map and didn't say. Yeah, I really appreciate the autosave feature in modern day games. It's a lifesaver.
Yeah, and especially me, kill everybody,
Yeah.
everyone.
I'm going to share it.
If given the option, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you a Grand Theft Auto guy? Did you play Grand Theft Auto 5?
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
So you killed many of civilians?
Yeah.
5 stars for life?
Yeah. I remember playing Grand Theft Auto Eagle Eye View, looking down.
Yeah, like Grand Theft Auto 2.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
PlayStation.
I played
We used to
it on
get mod
PC.
chips for our PlayStation. We
Yeah.
could play burn off games for $5. Right?
What a joyous time to be alive. I think we always will have fond memories of GoldenEye multiplayer and 64.
GoldenEye tournaments, $5 in, man. Four player split screen. We would do 8 players twice usually.
You know what we have to do soon?
No one could be odd job.
No, it's
House
not
rule.
fair. It's too small.
House rule.
What we should do soon is Mario Kart 8 drinking game.
Okay, I'm in.
I will bring over the Wii U, and I've got enough controllers, and you have to drink.
Okay.
It's best to do it with cans of beer.
I mean-
you could do it with equal sized pours of whiskey or wine.
Let's do whiskey.
And what has
Let's
to
do
happen
wine.
is-
Mario wine cart.
well, what has to happen is you must finish your drink before the end of the race,
Easy.
but you cannot touch the controller when drinking.
Easy.
So the 2 strategies. One strategy is let everyone start the race with your controller down and chug your drink. Or if you're one of those aggressive players that goes off the map frequently, put your controller down while you're getting put back on the track and drink. But you must finish your drink before the end of the race.
I'm an aggressive player.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I'm also an aggressive chugger.
Well, then multiple strategies for you, sir. But it is super fun, and that will be a night I get an Uber.
Yes. Adam's a chugger, yeah. Adam can chug pretty fast.
Still
But
playing
he needs to taste it first. Just a little sip.
Counter-Strike. So, JP, I don't know about you. I used to have to go to internet cafes, and we go to this one Chinese mall, and we get Korean barbecue, and then go and get some bubble tea, and then go to the internet cafe where you would pay by the hour. I think it was like $4 an hour, and we would play Counter-Strike.
Internet cafe.
6 of us.
Internet cafe.
Yeah, not a thing. for
Our
you?
graduating class had 26 people.
Okay.
Yeah. There were no internet cafe. Maybe in St. John's, a 5-hour drive. We had 800 people in our town.
So yeah, you wouldn't have a Chinese internet cafe. We had multiple in like one plaza.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Mom had to get off the phone so I could get on the internet. No one could call. It was busy signal. Too. Now they do. In my living room, out by the water. See? Up by Boney's.
Well, Gene, I just finished off my Davidoff Churchill glass. It was full of Dead Guy whiskey from Rogue Spirits, and you did nail it on the second choice. It is the Glendronach 12 2013. Well done. Trying to play on my laptop in Borealis. I spent 2.5 years in Borealis, same room, never checked out. Paid off all my student loans, bought a Cadillac. Good times. Back when I had to get Shaw Internet, pay for it myself, buy my own TV. Yeah, good times. Put a booster out the window. I'd hang out in the wintertime. I'd put a bag of drinks outside the window and shut the window. I have to be very careful to pull them in because I hadn't bought a fridge yet.
Look at that tar.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's tar, man.
What? It is a full-bodied cigar.
Yeah.
Oh, in case you guys missed it or didn't catch part
That's
one
the
of
first
this
time that
extravaganza. This is the Pura Sangre. Means pure blood. Nicaraguan cigars, Nicaraguan filler, Nicaraguan binder, Nicaraguan Waka Waka Nicaraguan wrapper. Oh my goodness. Is it better than the Glendronach 18?
Well, the Glendronach 18 from what year? 2017? 2019?
There's a lot of noise going on right now.
Yeah. 2017 is a good year.
It was a very good year for.
The thing is, it's older than 18. So this 2013 is 18 years old. It's 18-year-old whiskey in a 12-year-old bottle. So it's delicious. It's top notch. The Glendronach 18 is Oloroso, I think. Well, this is PX and Oloroso, so it's a different beast. Sorry about this major noise, everybody. Just
Bye,
give us
Kevin.
2 minutes.
Bye, Kevin. We'll see you later, buddy.
The girls are smoking.
Yeah, they are out here to smoke in the warmth.
The girls
Of
are
the
smoking
garage.
and they're catching up.
I spent 3 years in Borealis.
They're asking about you.
Bought a jacked up
You got-
F-150. So we both.
I wonder what the girls are doing.
You know what? I bought a snowmobile before I bought a vehicle. Yeah, I bought a brand new Arctic Cat
What?
M8 to go mountain
chair.
sledding, and I had no other vehicle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you tag me?
But then I decided, you know what? It's nice to have a sled and all, but I need something to get around when there's not snow. So I bought my dream car, brand new.
The white one?
Nope, it was my red, brand new Cadillac CTS4 Premium. I loved it. I didn't get a pickup truck because all my friends had trucks, so they could haul my sled around for me because I got good friends. Yeah, Alberta dream, baby. Huh. Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
That's the Glendronach 12. I think you're drinking the 2009. You just finished the 12.
I am. No. That was the dead guy.
No, I
This-
poured your 12 in that.
Oh. Jesus.
I don't know.
So aggressive.
I don't know. You determine because I can't remember that.
I'm pretty sure it's the 12. I didn't dip into this.
Even better than.
Yeah.
Because I poured 2 of these already. Remember? I was like,
Yeah.
There's not gonna be any left. there's not going to be any left. This is 12 though.
Huh?
What's up, Keish?
What?
Want to come on the show?
People.
People would love it. Tune in to Whiskey Heathens Productions to see more of Keisha. We got her pouring some whiskeys for us, actually.
That's good. Some nice B-roll.
Yeah. Great nails.
Lovely nails.
Yeah. Look at our stupid nails. Look at those stupid nails. Look at this.
Working man nails.
Teacher nails.
You apply to go to a job tomorrow.
What's that?
So you apply to go to a job, because those are working with the nails.
No, I'm implying that I have a job that my hands require me to get them dirty.
Not me.
I would
Most dirt
totally-
I have to worry about is mustard
I
stains.
totally let you do my nails, though. I usually get my feet done multiple colors.
Yeah, you touch nobody's feet.
Probably asking yourself if I'm someone who really likes hot dogs. And the
Glizzies?
answer is yes.
You love glizzies?
Yes, I am. Chili dogs, even better.
Glizzy is the new hip term for hot dog. Don't ask me why.
I'm not into that.
Yeah. Well, it's, because you're over the age of 20.
Oh, excuse me for being alive.
How dare you? How dare you exist?
Adam, I'm an ordained minister. I got you, man. I got you.
So good.
Oh, yeah. Everybody. Hopefully
Who's in
this,
Auburn, females?
hopefully this turns off soon.
Well, now that the doors are shut, then we'll warm up a bit.
I have it turned off and it still kicks in.
Well, it doesn't want your pipes to freeze. Does that make sense? Do you have pipes?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
What do I look like to you? A plumber?
A guy that knows what he's doing? Wow. Ordained minister, heathen. Yes, well, yes. Church of Satan. Oh, and there it goes. Welcome back to normal sound. Anything nice happening in the tent back there? We don't discuss it.
Take it offline. Growing tomatoes, man. I'll tell you something.
Oh, tell us.
They're fat and delicious.
Yeah. Fried green tomatoes. Oh, well. Oh my. Taking it down to the nub, eh?
Like this.
Not harsh, not burning?
It's getting hot.
Tarry.
Tarry, yeah.
Atari. Atari.
This is like nasty
Video
black
game
coffee.
circle.
Man.
Atari.
This is like oozing tar.
Yeah.
I don't mind, but I'm done. I got 2 puffs left. And I'm done. Thank
Well-
you, Q Cigar Room. That was lovely.
They are lovely people. Once again, cigars tonight provided by the lovely people at Q Cigar Room, Tanis and Quinton. Their VIP cigar of the month. Once again, the Pura Sangra. I'm probably saying that wrong, but that means pure blood. Pure blood.
Pronunciation does not affect the flavor.
Just my ability to speak.
Mm-mm-mm.
Well, what do you think? 20 more minutes? What
Sure.
do you guys want to talk about? I mean, we've told you what we're drinking, what we're smoking. We've talked about video games.
Tell us what you want to see. What can we do?
Yeah, I mean, we've got lots in the pipeline waiting to be finished. But what is something you guys want to see in the episodes?
More bourbon, more Scotch, more Canadian, Irish. What do you want to see? We know Ty doesn't like Irish. Maybe we need to let me rephrase. Ty doesn't go toward Irish.
Ty hasn't had an Irish
Yeah,
city.
so-
Oh yeah, that's one I need to
I
buy.
have one that I believe may peak the curve.
He's had it for a while. I'm still waiting.
Yeah. Actually, I got rid of it and I got something much better.
Oh,
A different version of the same one. Yeah. You'll never even know. It's
how
not
are we
what you
going to
think.
do this?
I mean, we'll just drink it, man.
As a normal episode? You want to do it on a live episode where
We'll do both.
drinking it blind or
I don't know. Maybe we'll do. What do you want? What should we
more
do?
super budget bottom shelf stuff just for shits and giggles? So
Okay, now this is the thing. We've done a lot of bottom shelf whiskeys, man. A lot of affordable whiskeys.
yeah,
Maybe we need to do some famous gross.
we've done it.
Famous gross smoky black. I
We
mean,
have not done that.
you can
I
get
enjoy
famous
that.
gross smoky black everywhere. Regular famous gross. We need to do a Delphi blend. That's cheap.
Yeah.
$35.
We've done mellow corn.
Wild Turkey 101.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've
Mellow
done,
corn. Mellow corn's about $50 here in Canada, man.
A little cheaper, actually. I saw it at the Wine and Beyond there the other day. It was 40 something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus tax. $50.
Fucking taxes.
Right? We're looking at $50, man.
Did enjoy the smoky black. It was a pleasant surprise. Cocktails episode. Scotch comic. Someone new.
No, who's Scotch Comic?
don't
Is who is Scotch Comic?
Are you a comedian?
No, is this what were you before? Is it, you got me the Glendronach. What was your tag before? Shit.
What's your Instagram handle there, Scotch comic?
Whiskey Comic Geek. Is that you?
Oh, comics as in like superheroes and stuff.
Maybe not.
No?
No, wrong guy. Because he was Whiskey Comic Geek.
Okay.
Scotch Comic, tell us, who are you?
Yeah. Who are you?
How did you fucking stumble on us by accident? Sorry.
We have done some budget stuff, and we did have someone say they really want to see more Canadian stuff.
Hmm.
And I think it was an American.
Ugh.
Well,
Canadian stuff.
we do have some very very interesting Canadian stuff coming up. We haven't recorded it yet, but 2 bottles come to mind. One that neither one of us have ever seen. We had to reach out and ask people about it. Southern Ontario, living in Virginia, USA.
Holy shit. Thanks for fucking stumbling upon us. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and the other one is I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you it's Gibson's. It's Gibson's, but it's a special Gibson's. Yeah, there's the face. So that is an interesting Canadian one. We're
Great
gonna
story,
try.
too. Is that what I'm thinking?
Yep.
Where you took the other one?
Yep, yeah.
Oh, can't wait.
Well, you can tell them that story if you want.
Now?
Yeah, go ahead.
And we'll tell it again on the video.
Yeah, we will.
I have this thing, folks. Please notice moving forward. I have this thing. I do not pick the first bottle available. I take
First one
yeah.
right there that you see.
when you walk up to a bottle and there's one there, don't take it. Take the one behind it. Put that one back. That's what I do. Because
I always thought it was a superstitious thing of his.
well, it is a little
Good luck,
superstitious.
Superstitious thing.
I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious. Okay?
This is
Michael Scott.
wee stitious.
Yeah. So we went to this little dusty shop, an Ace or something like that,
Yeah.
right? And we found an 18-year-old Gibson,
I didn't say what it was. You ruined it now.
which you don't see very often.
No. Old bottling, like
Yeah.
white
So
label.
I'm very familiar with this whiskey. I've killed many of these when I was drinking Gibsons and 7-Up. And it's not really ruined because there's only 8 people here, and
Oh,
one of
that's
them
true.
is me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, Ty, don't pick the first one. And he's like, no. And I was like, yeah, man. And then he was like, okay, fine. Picked up and I was like, look. And the first one was about an inch below the neck.
Might even be more than an inch. We should have taken a picture of it.
And then the second one was full.
Yeah.
People have been picking it up over the years. It's been moved, it's been dusted. And it's after having some compromise on the cork, and which is dried out, and some of the whiskeys evaporated, or maybe it was stored on the side, or whatever the case is. The one behind it was not like that. And Ty picked it up, and I'm happy he picked it up because I get to drink it. I would have picked it up myself. It's one of the very few Canadian whiskeys that I actually enjoy. It's an 18-year-old corn whiskey that says it's a rye, but it's not rye. Let's be serious. It's corn. But
Canadians and their lies.
yeah, it's actually okay, and I can drink it straight. It's spicy, so I'm excited to do that as an episode. I think y'all will enjoy our thoughts on that.
So we got that coming up. And yes, Tam, we are still drinking. And then we've got a very, very special Canadian club that neither one of us had ever seen or heard of. Like I said, we had to inquire with more knowledgeable minds than us.
No, well, I had heard of it, but in a different bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a newer bottle that's like, kind of sleek looking and stupid.
Yeah. It's
And
gonna
this
be
old
interesting.
bottle I have never seen before in my life. And I was like, wow, what the fuck is this? And I was like, Ty, look, you should buy this.
Because he doesn't buy Canadian.
Yeah, but now I'm like, shit, I should have bought that.
And then we've got an interesting one that I saw first on Dragon's Den. Picked up a bottle of that. And the Wiser's Triple Rye is one of the few Canadian ones.
Which one's
So-
triple rye? What's that?
Yeah, I'm not
Is
sure.
that a legacy?
We do have a bunch of Wisers coming up soon. Like a whole plethora of the JPs. That's probably why he likes it. JP likes JP Wisers. Did you open that Pike Creek 21?
Yeah,
Not yet.
that's one we're going to do as well. Finished an Oloroso, and it's only one. It's only one at the Sobeys here. So I was like, man, there were 5 or 6. And then boom, there's one all of a sudden. And I was like, Oloroso, 21-year-old corn. I don't know what Pike Creek is. I never researched it. It's Canadian. I'm assuming it's mostly corn. But it's a 21-year-old corn. Finished an Oloroso. So I'm hoping that's going to give it a little something extra. So I picked it up. We'll do an episode on it for sure. But
Okay.
Yeah, I heard some people say it's meh, and I heard some people say they fucking really enjoyed it. So I'm super excited.
I'm going to backtrack a couple comments here. We'll jump back to Scotch Comic. Oh, we're losing some battery. No, we'll be all right. We'll be all right.
What are you plugged into?
Nothing. Is there a plug?
Yeah, man, it's plugged everywhere.
Okay, I'll get that in a second. Let's jump back. Scotch Comic, who joined us, we asked where he said that he heard about us from Rob at Whiskey in the Six.
Oh,
So
cool.
thanks to Rob for bringing us
Yeah,
here.
actually, I got to meet Rob a couple years ago in Toronto. My wife bought me for my birthday a ticket to the Toronto Whiskey Festival, and I got to meet and share a dram of 25-year-old Old Pulteney with Rob. So that was actually, I didn't know. I didn't realize. That was actually super exciting for me. So cool. Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Rob, for plugging the Whiskey Heathens. And hey, Scott's Comic, if you could just spread the word. We're new on this little YouTube journey. We're seasoned Instagram cats, and we've been around the whiskey scene, cigar scene for quite a few years.
Yeah.
But we're just branching into some social media and trying to have fun, trying to take some pretentiousness out of it. And I don't know. It was cool to meet Rob and meet some other whiskey cats in Toronto. I got to meet some cool people there.
Yeah. I mean, a lot
Daryl.
of shitheads.
Yeah,
come
I
from
actually met
Toronto.
Daryl in line. And I was like, hey, we started talking with Johnny Walker and Johnny Walker Blue. He really wanted to try it. And he said, oh, man, I see you. I recognize you. I was like, yeah, I do this little whiskey blog. And he's like, oh, I'm following you.
I'm going to sneak behind
So
you.
we ended up sharing some drams together.
Suck it in there.
Of course, I started following him as well. And it was super fun to meet some people and put a face to the Instagram and the YouTube name, right? Yeah, that was very, very fun. Super fun. Yeah, the 5 Point Dram, it was you and Daryl, right? Daryl was the other fella that was in line. Yeah. Yep. So it was fun. It was fun. Like, it was super cool to see people like that, right? Ty's over there being rambunctious. Yeah, and I ended up sending y'all some Johnny Walker Blue that I had open at the time. I sent it to Daryl. I know that for sure. I don't think I sent it to you, Gene, but I know you won a bunch of contests that I had. I think, was it you that won the Game of Thrones?
Yes, we did this last time.
Yeah. You've won several. Yeah. I sent you Glen Totchers. Oh, what did I send? Do you remember? I have no idea. I send people samples. I don't keep record of anything. I don't keep record of anything anyone sends me. There's thousands of whiskeys like that I've tasted. It's too much, right? As we all find. And I'm chronically disorganized. So do you remember anything I sent you? Which Glen Totchers? Must have been the 4-year-old or the 6-year-old. It was probably the 4-year-old. Oh, cherry. Oh, have fun.
PW, I know we spoke earlier. Samples I have for you will be on the way soon. I've been waiting on some paraffin wax to arrive.
I sent you some as well, PW. I didn't realize PW was here.
So yeah, I was backtracking there on comments. Oh, Scotch comment. I have a group of guys here, and we're having different drams and watching you guys on the PC. Word has been spread. Well, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, fellas.
We don't know what we're doing at all,
Yeah.
but we've been having fun. We actually did some camping, and we set up in the woods for a couple episodes. Brought bottles with us and brought samples with us that we were tasting together. We just had a blast in the woods, and then we had some campfires and poured some drams with friends. Oh, we've been just having a blast. There's something to me about cracking a new bottle with friends. So lots of times you'll see me pouring samples of stuff that I have because I love the whole ritual of cracking a new bottle.
Yeah.
And especially if it's a friend there who's really into that distillery, you can give them the bottle. and say, crack that open, pour that for us. And it's very ritualistic, right? So,
What are you fellas drinking tonight anyway?
Yeah, Scotch comic. What's in your glasses? You drinking bourbon, Scotch, Irish, Canadian? What are you drinking? We should probably end the night with something peated as well.
Ooh.
Because we've been Glendronach all night.
Do you have any more of that Laphroaig water wine, Gusk?
Yeah. I got about this much left. I heard there's some more potentially coming, so I'm going to try to scoop up some for the Fort Mac crew.
Yeah, I think we should grab another bottle for sure.
Yeah.
No love for my southern
phenomenal.
ass. What do you mean no love for you? What are you talking about, Tam?
Yeah, there's always love for you, Tam.
Yeah.
You're Florida Connection, man. You're a legend.
Looks cold as fuck out there. Still mid-80s down here. Shut up. It is cold. -8 today. There's snow on the ground. Chased a Deanston. I assume he means Deanston. 15 organic with a Dalmore 13. Dalmore 12. Okay. 12-year Doers. 12-year Glendronach. Ooh, what year Glendronach? Because we are also drinking the 12-year Glendronach, but
2013. Look at that.
focus.
There it
Somehow
is.
focus. It's in there somewhere.
There it
The
is.
2013. And you're drinking Wild Turkey 101. Interesting. What an interesting mix.
Yeah, it's a cool mix. We were talking about Wild Turkey 101. And Dewars, I'm a fan of Dewars. The 12-year-old, the triple. That's my go-to dram when I'm vacationing in Jamaica and Punta Cana. That shit is everywhere. So I like that.
I don't have a go-to dram when I vacation. I end up picking up something
Scotch
at
and
the
ice.
duty free on my way there. And I kill that bottle.
Oh, yeah. That's just me in the hotel room. And I'll usually find someone who I can bond with over Scotch, and I'll leave them the bottle when I leave. The best one I've done so far at the best price was Chivas Brothers. The Chivas Brothers blend. It has a clear label and a purple box. $85. Oof.
He's drinking a 2012.
2012.
Nice.
Yes. 2012 is dark as all hell, man. Great choice.
That's
That's
find that in Virginia.
that has a bunch of 17-year-old whiskey in it, man. Like,
We've got the 12, the 13, and a 14.
I have a 2010 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, those 12s, I've been hoarding those, man. It's one of my faves, right?
Chase
Well, I opened this 2 days ago,
it all.
and me and some friends have been enjoying this ever since because it's fantastic. That's what I'm drinking right now.
I got it in Ohio. Like recently, it's nice to know that stuff's still out there.
Do you know what you paid for it roughly, American?
You're going to be upset with his answer.
No, probably not.
Yeah, you're going to be sad because we don't get it at that price.
Yeah, I mean, yes, I will be sad.
Ohio. It's a great song from Honey Honey. Well, we were also drinking Dead Guy whiskey from Portland, Oregon.
Don't want to give too much away.
No, you can find out more about that on Halloween.
I
Trick or
recommend,
treat.
this is what I recommend, folks. I recommend that you go purchase a bottle of that and drink along with us on Saturday with our show. We'll be dropping a show on Saturday.
And we'll be back
Drink
Sunday.
it. Yeah, and see what you think. Maybe we'll come back Sunday and have another little sip of this. And
If there's any left.
yeah, I mean,
Oh, but by next week, I'll have another bottle.
I recommend that you go buy a bottle of that and drink it with us. We'd love to hear your thoughts. We really, truly would. Leave them in the comments. Again, positive or negative, we can handle it. We just want to know.
We're big boys. We can take it.
Yeah, we want to know what you like, what you
I
don't
got
like.
thick skin.
Again, what you want to see. Yeah, we won't be dropping a live episode. We'll be dropping a recorded, processed episode on Saturday, so you can drink it and you can leave your thoughts in the comments, and we can respond that way. $89 US 2 years ago. I would buy it for that price.
They had one customer at a local liquor store. Looked like a dive, but those are the best to find.
Those
Facts.
are the best to find, man.
Facts. Are you a fellow whiskey hunter?
We call those dusties.
Hmm.
Here in Canada, it wasn't a thing for a long time. And me and a select group of people, we used to call ourselves Scotch snipers. And we would snipe out these ridiculous finds at dusty shops. Me and Ty still do it. Rocky, Nick, and the Park Whiskey Boys.
We found some gems. too.
Sean, we find some immaculate, cool gems. I know the cat's out of the bag, right? The cat's out of the bag, and there was a point where I did keep it to myself, but now I'm like, spread it, man. Go find this shit. Go drink it, share it with your friends, and let us know, because otherwise it's just sitting there collecting dust for years.
We have hunted some very fertile ground to death, unfortunately,
Yeah,
and then we've gone back.
and found gems. I'll tell you something about these boys. They're keeping. The boys we go to are a select group of fellas here that we know that they have something good. It's always the same dudes, eh? Because they have secret storages and they'll bring it out of their personal collection once in a while.
Yeah.
I was down there just last time, and he said, "This is not for sale," but he said, "If anybody here, you'd appreciate this blend." So it was a rare Dewars, eh? And it was an 18-year-old strange version that I wasn't familiar with. And I was like, let me see. It was a 1 liter. So I knew it was like a travel exclusive or some kind of exclusive thing. He's like, not for sale. He said, but I thought you would appreciate it. But if you want it, I'll sell it to you. So I was like, yoink.
I will say this. With our very small celebrity that we're building here, we've walked into places where we've been recognized. I think I never felt more like a celebrity than when we walked into Q last week. We walked in the front doors to a packed house. It was boxing and UFC night. We walked in, and the manager, in a very loud tone, went, "The Whiskey Heathens are in the house!" And I felt, oh my God, I felt warm instantly. It was really nice. But now we've gotten to the point where we can go to a couple of liquor stores, and they know we're coming, and then they'll bust out the secret stash. And that always feels good.
And liquor stores, if you're watching, we got secret stashes too. Okay, I got ProServe, man. I'll pour that shit legally. Come on, no problem.
There's another good small
It's
dive
been
liquor
fun.
store in Buffalo, New York. Small selection but rare finds.
Yeah, Buffalo. I've been seeing a lot of cool shit coming out of Buffalo. I had a guy in Buffalo for a while.
Buffalo's a weird town.
Yeah, well, I
It
don't
is.
know what the fuck, but they had some weird shit there that I ended up scooping up.
Well, I used to live in Toronto, so we'd go shopping in Buffalo.
Yep.
But this was before I was into whiskey, so I never hit the liquor stores. Looking back on it now, I really wish I had been doing it.
I got to tell you something. Same guy that was just telling you about the Dewars. There was a Ballantine's 12-year-old 1 liter, super old, rare navy and gold bottle. And I seen it. And I was like, shit, G. I was like, look what you have. How much is this? And he's like, $85. I was like, man, the label's ripped. I was like, I need this for pictures and stuff. Like I would like for it to be aesthetically pleasing when, I give it to a model and the model's showing off a rare whiskey, right? And he was like, no, man, $85. And I was like, man, I got to keep this here. And I went, that's when me and you were there.
Yeah.
And you grabbed the boxes, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went back the next week and there was another. And I scooped it up and I said, hey. And he's like, I said, you said you didn't want the one with the torn label. So I took this one out of my personal collection. And I was like, $85? And he's like, same price, man. And I was like, yeah. So I ended up scooping that up. And $85 Canadian for something that's super rare that I really enjoy. To me, that's worth it. That's
Absolutely.
an old 90s distillate, maybe even late 80s distillate, Ballantine's. So, man, that's a super great find. And you and I will taste that. We'll make an episode of it. I think it'll be beautiful.
Gene went to Scotland before he got into Scotch, and he did not have a Scotch while he was there.
What are you doing? Are you golfing? You must have been there for golf, were you?
Yeah, and I guess. I mean, what else do you go to Scotland for?
Golf, man. Some of the top golf courses in the world.
Well, it's invented there.
That makes sense.
Speaking
Excuse
of which,
me. Pardon me.
Oh my.
I'm gonna switch out something and grab some peated.
Yeah.
Should I grab the Lefroy? We'll talk about the new Lefroy a little bit.
If you want to kill it.
Pardon
Joe
me.
Pesci, bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Pesci.
Galway girls. Just sights. Trip to England too. Go to like Bath and then.
Should I grab a little cigar? You got 25 minutes left.
No, I'm almost done, but no more cigars for me. This will be the last for me.
See how I feel.
Yeah. I went now I try to always go to the duty frees and the liquor stores and I pay attention now. But I went all the way to New Zealand and didn't buy anything. Didn't know what I was looking at because that was years ago too. And, I can imagine there was some pretty interesting stuff for photos later. Jesus.
Not to worry.
Oh my God. So many sounds. Bath and Stonehenge. My future ex-wife, she took a trip to Ireland and she went to Bath and stuff, all without me. How are those ligas? We did not have those ligas, Tam. You might have missed it. Today is a special episode where we're showcasing gifts that were given to us. And this is what we had. I've never seen it before, Tam. Have you ever seen this? The Pura Sangre. Apparently means pure blood, or so the internet tells me. That's what we're smoking tonight. Josh finished his because I think he inhales it. Just one big long suck. I watched a cougar take down a cigarette once in 3 draws. I was disgusted and turned on all at the same time. It's a very weird feeling. Yeah, strange. So no ligas tonight. We will probably do those next Sunday. Yeah. Like I said, he's a very fast smoker. I take my time. I like enjoying it. You're gonna have me hunt for those. Well, yeah, I've never seen them before. It is new to me. If I recall, from Craddock, they're known for their germs, some Indonesian name. And they were like a clove cigarette. And I guess this was their breakout one from Philip and King when they were bought out a few years back. And this is what their entrance into the premium cigar market. It is pure Nicaraguan. We've said this a couple times, but Nicaraguan filler, binder, and wrapper. It is very full-bodied. Josh has got very tarry at the end. Lots of tar buildup. He could squeeze it out. It was interesting to see. Thoughts on Laga 16? I thought it was delicious. Oh, the Lagavulin? We have an episode on Lagavulin coming out. Not the 16. It was the Nick Offerman edition. That'll be out whenever we get to it. We've built quite a collection of videos. The problem is we're both full-time employed, and we do all this shit ourselves. Editing and pictures and B-roll and filming. All of it is done by us. So it takes time. Hence the reason we can only do one episode a week. It's dark as shit. Oh, we're back. Josh is a fast smoker because when we were kids, we would drive for an hour to smoke a joint, and then his dad would appear out of the woods and be like, "Bye, what are you at?" So we learned to smoke fast. Smoked my last Portagas tonight. Friend gave me the stupidly bright idea to use my EDC knife to help me smoke this stuff. Did you cut your lip? And what is your everyday carry knife? I usually carry a Spyderco. This is what we're drinking next. I'm excited. How do you say it? Cardace?
Lefroy, I don't know. Cardias?
It's Gaelic for friendship.
Cardias?
Hold on, let me rinse my glass.
That color. Kurt Johnson, you're drinking Lefroy. 10 great choice.
Who are you, Kurt?
Tell us, Kurt, who are you and what are you doing here?
We noticed that you subscribed. I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
Happy to have you aboard. I don't think either one of us know who you are.
do we? Tell us.
Hit me, baby. I just wish this Spyderco. He's a Kershaw. I don't mind Kershaw at all. Cardass.
Cool.
I am me. A friend recommended you guys. Well, thank you very
Cheers.
much.
Which
Greatly
friend?
Appreciated.
Which friend would you mind telling us?
this smells wonderful. How'd you describe this? A burnt first aid kit?
Oh yes.
Yeah, like a car fire, but it's just a melting first aid kit. How
Yeah.
poetic.
No one was injured. This is a beautiful Lefroy. You'll have to see our episode. Didn't we do an episode?
Not yet. We were just asked if we had done the Lagavulin 16. I told them that we did the Offerman edition.
The Offerman liked it. Lagavulin 16 is actually a great choice. It's something we should do because it's a classic dram. It's inexpensive. It's something everyone can have in their in their bar. Really,
So,
it's an attainable and affordable, consistently reliable dram.
Josh,
Yes,
why is the 16 cheaper than the 12?
good question. 16 is a regular release. It's always available. They're always pumping out 16-year-old Lagavulin. The 12-year-old, however, is a yearly release. It's very strictly limited. So once a year, one vintage a year is when you can get it. And it's cask strength.
Well, there you go.
So the 12,
Higher ABV, higher price.
yeah, the 12-year-old is for a little more adventurous Isla drinker, whereas the 16-year-old is a beautiful, soft, velvety, reliable, consistent dram. It's colored. It's consistent and reliable. Are we going to stop drinking it? No. Right? But the 12 is as it is. So that's why. Who asked
That's
that?
good. I asked that.
Oh, well, cheers, Ty. That's why. That's why, sir. I'm glad you asked.
LCBO has Lagavulin 16 at 145. Oh, that's high.
So here we get it for about 98. And I've seen it for about 116. And I'm like, what are you doing? Sobeys has it for cheaper.
Why wouldn't you buy it there?
Yep.
LCBO sucks. Nick
Excuse me. Nick.
Rollo.
Chef Nick. Hello, sir. My good friend. We've been chatting quite often over Instagram, myself and Nick.
Is he the chef at the Bear and Buffalo?
He's not.
All right, then. Never
He's
mind.
in Ottawa.
Oh, Ottawa. I spent many years when I attended Carleton University. I really enjoy the dram.
Oh, yeah.
Artist
Okay,
Triple.
so triple wood. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say too much. We need to do an episode on this like sooner than later.
We've got lots of episodes we got to do quickly.
Yeah, I know, but this is now. This is hot now, and in a year it won't be.
Okay, well, we'll get it done within the year.
1 year from now, you'll see this one.
Passed on the triple wood.
Oh, that's too bad. The triple wood, it was my favorite Lefroy regular release, and then they did the cask strength version, so I jumped on it. Of course I did. Gone. Didn't last long at all. Completely delicious.
Really
This one,
enjoyed
though.
the Dramacardis triple wood I had on my birthday.
Yeah, I like the
10-year,
10-year-old.
really good.
I
How
love
much-
the 10-year-old.
How much is Shelter Point?
Well,
Wow.
you'll have to be more specific. But
Yes, there are-
$100 Canadian at least.
Yeah. We've got the original Smoke Point. We've got the Smoke Point 2.0. We've got the Montford Lot 41, Field 41, whatever the fuck. We had a couple of different Shelter Points.
I heard that wine cast really good.
The
Sour Star.
Hebrides? The Hebrides?
Oh, we have the Hebrides as well. That's Lefroy quarter casks. But that's malted barley, whereas the other one is just barley.
Thanks for joining us, Ben. Adios.
Cheers, dog.
Yeah, Shelter Point. It's one of those premium Canadian whiskeys that the price is, it sits around $100 and jumps up from there. I think the cheapest one they've got is like 70 something.
That's probably their artisan malt.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it's an orange,
Yeah, reddish.
orange reddish label.
Inexpensive, extremely friendly approach to Canadian malt. It's soft.
Yeah,
It's friendly. It's not abrasive at all.
we do have episodes coming, but I liked the original Smoke Point.
You need to try Ironclad.
From Norfolk, Virginia.
Norfolk. If I see it, I'll try it for sure.
Sadly, you rarely touch Canadian whiskey anymore. This guy too. No, just kidding.
Yeah, my Canadian whiskey is few and far between at this point.
For those of you that are new here,
I have a cabinet though, like a part of my cabinet that's only Canadian
Just
whiskey.
Canadian.
So
for those of you that are new that have only joined us for this live, maybe you haven't seen some of our previous lives or many of our other episodes. It's kind of well known that he buys all the Scotch and I buy all the Canadian and American stuff.
yeah, I'll buy some Irish as well.
Yeah, which I won't.
Most of mine is Scotch.
So we do have lots of Canadian stuff that we've put out a few episodes. Our latest Canadian one was the Ruperts from Eau Claire
Ooh.
in Alberta. It's like $40.
Full disclosure, okay? It was sent to us.
Yeah.
And
we
then
wouldn't lie.
and then I tasted it and I was like, ooh, it's yummy.
We make cocktails with it. We
Yeah,
had some
it was
yummy
again,
cocktails.
it was very inviting, very friendly on the palate when he tasted it on its own. And then you put it in a cocktail. And to me, it really shined in a cocktail. And I would prefer it in a cocktail. But it was nice.
You're not new, Tam. You're one of the foundation people. You're one of our foundation members.
What Tam saying?
Oh, he said he's new. The new guy.
Tam, you're not new.
Tastes run to Scotch and Irish with a smattering of bourbons. So yeah, this guy as well. I end up buying a lot of the bourbons, but we have a whole bourbon series in the works. It'll be coming out soon. We're probably going to drop an episode a day.
Also, we have Steve's Picks.
Yes.
Park Whiskey Society is a good friend of the Whiskey Heathens, good friend of myself before, and Ty as well. And he has recommended several bourbons for me, went and picked them up for me, and was kind enough to store them until I could visit them. And we're going to be repping Steve's Picks, bourbons that he picked specifically for my palate. Knowing that I love Scotch, he said, let me point you in the direction of something that you might enjoy that's bourbon, right? So I'm super excited to go down that rabbit hole.
We have been learning more and more about bourbons. I got to say, so far, the Woodford Reserve doubled oak is
Peerless.
yeah, pretty much.
We need to do an episode on it because to me, what other one have I bought over and over and killed over and over?
I used to always buy the Woodford Reserve, the special edition every year for the Kentucky Derby, just because I like the bottles. But it doesn't taste any different than regular. But the doubled oak, now that is something special.
That is something special.
Worth $70?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It our episode of
If
that-
you enjoy bourbon, if you don't, it's a great gateway. If you're interested in starting or interested in the idea, you need to get yourself a Weller 101 and you need to get yourself a Woodford Reserve Double Oak. Say the Woodford Reserve Double Oak for after you've had a couple of the low end bourbons, but it's definitely a bridge. It's a bridge to cross the great divide to Scotch and to bourbon. I enjoyed it a lot. A lot.
You would use Buffalo Trace as your regular go-to as a cheaper.
Yeah, I don't like Buffalo Trace so much.
That was our last episode. I think Kurt commented on it, which greatly appreciated, sir. Thank you.
I didn't care for it.
Yeah, it's going to be a mix for us. But
I would spend double and get the Woodford.
yeah, so Tam has got some special barrel picks of the Woodford.
Yeah,
for us.
And
then-
yeah, Tam.
We have a very special surprise.
Tam, I have a mule as well, potentially.
No Weller in my area.
So Tam, we'll talk tomorrow.
Where are you, Kurt? You're in Saskatchewan. There's no Weller there. There's no Michters.
Old granddads love it. Yeah, Michters, they don't have Sobeys and stuff.
Saskatchewan kind of gets screwed. Did we put out our last mountain episode yet?
Mountain.
Last mountain, the Saskatchewan. No.
Well, Ty, first of all, I don't even remember doing that episode.
Oh, you're in Tisdale. Oh, wicked. I had a buddy there, my buddy Grant that I work with from Tisdale. He's probably the one that told you about us, actually, now that I think about it.
What is this mountain are you talking about? Like, what?
Last Mountain was the Saskatchewan's first micro distillery, and I had the broken bottle.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You had
Yes.
it in the water bottle.
Yes.
Yeah, son.
We have not released that episode now that I think on it.
Okay. Oh. I remember that as being fairly tasty.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kurt, have you had that from your home province? Last Mountain, their was it rye? I don't even remember what it was.
I don't remember either, but I remember that it was tasty and I
Yeah, and it was
enjoyed
like under $40.
and we drank it out of a water bottle like heathens.
Because I broke the bottle. And then I bought another one. So
Break
yeah,
the
that'll
bottle
be coming out.
sometimes,
But
man.
if you haven't tried that, it's good for its price, for sure.
Kurt Johnson. Can we call you Kurt? First of all.
Mr. Johnson, do you mind if we
Yeah.
call you Kurt?
Secondly, are you ever in and around Alberta? And that goes for anybody watching ever. If you're in or around Alberta within 10 hours driving, if we're off, if we have 4 days, 10 hours driving, we can make happen for a dram in a couple episodes, right? I think so. We've done it before. Steve from BC met us at a campground and we did some episodes there.
yeah.
We
you met
crashed
us
the
at
stash
Elk Island.
at a campsite. So, folks, if you're within range of us, please let us know. And if it's within our power, we'll come to you. We'll bring our equipment. We'd love to record a meeting of the minds because we're all the same here, and we're all just trying to connect through this weird spirit.
Yeah, we. I think we said it in our first episode.
Hit us up.
Our first loves. We talked about how Scotch in when I was growing up. That's what Grandpa drinks.
It was a fancy old man's drink. is what
Yeah.
I always thought.
Now it's got to the point where like all my friends, younger friends too, are really getting into it, and it's fun to see that it's got this big resurgence. Bourbon has taken a huge
Bourbon's hot
step
right
forward lately.
Now. Yeah, bourbon's hot right now.
Kurt, I'm feeling generous, as I tend to do.
Uh-oh.
So since you were kind enough to subscribe and you've been commenting on the videos and the Instagram posts, which we appreciate, and joining us live, I'm gonna send you something. I'm gonna put something in Grant's hand for his days off, and we'll get him to bring it to you, and he will hand deliver it. We'll get you trying something interesting. Yeah.
Wow.
So cheers to you, Mr. Johnson.
Cheers to you, Kurt, if I may. We can call you whatever you want, really. We'll probably come up with a nickname once we get more comfortable with
Just
you.
call me anything you want. Just don't call me late for supper.
Kurtwood. Johnson Kurtwood.
No, that's stupid. I won't mention it. Just something that had me rolling over laughing today. I'm gonna show you.
Mention it.
I'm gonna show you first.
PW, elaborate. PW says, how will we take Scotch to the next level? So,
How will we?
yeah, elevate. Enlighten me.
Well, I mean, the two of us are just trying to
We're
put
trying
the
to
show
connect.
out there,
Yeah,
and
we're trying to
put it out.
connect the people. We're trying to give you something that is fun.
I don't know why I found this so funny.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll put that aside.
Yeah, call me anything you want.
I always say, man, like, don't start something you can't finish.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so for us, we're going to keep putting these episodes out. We try to get this interaction. That's why we do these live, so we can talk to some fans and some new friends. And
Yeah, and folks, what's more important
Spread the
is
word.
your input, and we rely on you to let people know if they're like-minded individuals. We'd love to have them along for the journey. We'd love to have them along for the conversation that we try to have every Sunday. Sometimes scheduling doesn't allow, but we do try to have every Sunday if possible. And we try to release a show every Whiskey Wednesday. It's always 5 o'clock at the headquarters, as our clock always says. But it's fun to meet new cats along this weird, crazy ride. Where do we see ourselves in 5 years? I would love to see a career somehow in the whiskey community as a whole.
The ultimate dream, I think, for this is to, get big enough that, our names are known, and then get to the point where Travel Channel or Food Network or something along those lines, some network, maybe even Netflix. I have a lot of comedian friends that just pitch to Canadian Netflix for different Canadian projects. I thought about doing it, but we're still so infant in this project that it wasn't worth it. But eventually we'd like to see we get picked up and maybe do a network show, or we just, if this gets big enough and this can pay the bills, we'd like to make this full time and put episodes out like every day, every other day. That'd be the real dream.
That would be the dream, yeah. And I mean, it's fun to dream. And if we didn't have a dream or a vision, then what the fuck are we doing
A
here?
goal's only a goal till you hit it, then you got to make a new goal.
Yeah.
Our goal starting this was to get 100 subscribers.
So
which
to
we did.
me,
So new goal.
Yeah, to me, it's not like Ralphie level or anything like that. Ralphie, to me, that's a fella that I would watch for info.
Yeah.
And he gave me everything I needed to know about a whiskey, including crazy fucking detailed tasting notes. Yeah, we're not Ralphie, man.
We're not trying to be either.
Yeah, not at all. Ralphie, again, when I was coming up through horse looning at whiskey.com, and Ralphie were my go-tos. That's the fellas that I went for all the info. Now I reach out to my friends. I don't know Ralphie. I can't reach out and be like, Ralphie, tell me about this whiskey. If I could, I would.
Oh, I
But-
just refer to Jim Murray's Whiskey Bible for all my knowledge.
Oh, please, that goof. Everybody knows how I always felt about the whiskey. But now I reach out to a friend and say, hey, have you tried this? What's your thoughts, right?
That's the beauty of the social networks like Instagram is many people can recommend things to us. We can recommend things to them. We can, you get on the same level as taste palates. Like you said before, I'm not huge into Irish whiskeys, but I'm willing to try more and learn.
Yeah, well, you try and you taste and explore. My buddy Matt always says, keep tasting, keep exploring. Because you never know when you're going to be like, holy shit, this is the Irish whiskey that tipped the scales. This is the one that's like, oh, man, maybe I do like Irish whiskey.
Maybe we'll find out.
I think if you don't like this Irish whiskey, I will be shocked.
Okay, well, I'm willing to
Yeah,
try
it's
it.
the closest that I would think that your palate would compare to Scotch.
Jumping back, PW said distilleries. COVID has kind of fucked up our distillery tours.
Yeah.
We've reached out to a bunch. A lot of them are willing to let us come and film there. It's just a question of logistics with COVID, so that's not really happening.
Yeah.
Ty, where did you get that peanut butter stout you had the other day? I need to try that. If you're referring to the Belching Beaver, Viva la Beaver, Mexican peanut butter chocolate stout, I actually picked that one up at Little Guy Liquor in Sherwood Park, but I have seen it on the shelves at Mini Wine and Beyond, and it is one of my absolute favorite beers. Cannot be beat. But yeah, it's pretty fantastic. If you pour it into a glass, there's little golden flakes of flaked off peanut butter floating in it. It's amazing.
Yeah, no big deal.
Yeah,
One of my favorite beers ever.
yeah.
My
it's that
fucking
one.
partner
So,
in crime has never even heard of it except in the shower.
no, I brought you one. You've had it before too,
Don't recall.
because I buy it every time I see it.
I'd have to see a picture of it. If I don't see a picture, it doesn't exist.
Okay.
But also, I'm very curious because I am a devout follower of your shower beers on all my platforms. I'm not sure if you've noticed. I'm sure you've noticed me liking.
Well, then you would have seen it. Viva la Beaver.
Yeah, it's hot. I need to see it though in front of me. You know this. I have learning disabilities. But you had one the other day. I remember it was white with black polka dots or something, and it was like a milk stout.
That was yesterday.
Yeah.
It was from Rural Routes.
Did you
and
get that at Little Guys?
I did.
Okay. Do you have any more, or did you just grab that one?
I think that one I grabbed 4 of.
Because I really want to try that. You made it sound very enticing.
That's my first 10 out of 10 shower beer.
Yep.
And I did not drink it properly. It's supposed to be shaken 3 times and then fast poured into a glass the way you do.
Fast forward.
It says it right on the can.
Shut up, Ty. It says it on the can to fast forward.
Yes, it does.
Oh my god.
And it was phenomenal.
Have y'all seen me fast pour yet? Because
That was today's post, by the way.
I'm a
that you're
fast
talking
pour
about.
believer. Check.
And that's
Look,
Viva La Beaver.
liked by Know Your Whiskey. Look
that's
at that shit.
Viva La Beaver.
Okay.
Okay. And then this,
That's the one.
Yeah, that's the one. Did you like it? Did you like it? Did you
Just
like
search.
it? Somebody like. There it is. You did like it. So yeah, that's from Rural Routes.
Test me, then watch me. Bastards.
Yeah, that's one worth picking up for sure.
I want to try this.
I will bring it over for you if I did buy the 4-pack. I think
If
I
you did, if you did not, I will call upon some snipers and they will grab
I'll
it.
find out when I get home.
Please do.
Uh,
Fast.
get Josh sponsored by
am-
Lecheg. Hell yeah.
I wish, Mike, if you're watching, see if Lecheg will sponsor me. I'll drink it through my nose if that's what they want.
It's all about the journey and the people you meet along the way. Hell yeah,
Couldn't
it is,
agree more.
Nick. It's
Nick, that's the only thing it's about. It started to be about the scotch, and then it became much more about the company. Because the scotch, there's always cool scotch to drink. There's always something tasty. And if you miss that one cool one, there's another cool one around the corner. But I tell you something, when you get to pour it in good company,
yeah.
it always tastes better. And the best you can ever find scotch poured is for charity. You can drink whiskey for charity. We done hacked the system.
The shower beers are the sexiest start to my mornings. You are not following enough sexy people, but that's all right. I appreciate that.
Look.
It's legendary.
Tam, fast pour again. PW, the fast pour is life.
Yeah.
5 Point Champs, legendary. These are old school followers who've
They
seen
know.
fast pours.
Yep.
And I
You're
don't know.
going to see another one on Saturday, too.
Yeah, you're going to see an evil and a good.
Yeah. One was good. One was not so
Ty,
great.
I hope you can. I know you're tired and you're working steady, but you got to do that thing I was talking about,
I'm
man.
going to do my best, sir.
I think it's gonna be amazing. Oh, I can't even wait! We have so much fun. We had so much fun.
I'm going to give
filming this
myself a shameless plug.
one. Do it.
For those of you that don't know what they're talking about, the shower beers, if you follow me on Instagram at Ty Brandt Comedy.
That's TYBRANDTCOMEDY.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
That is accurate.
I like to drink a beer every morning. It's fall, even though there's snow on the ground. It is technically still fall, I believe. It's not winter yet.
Correct.
So when fall hits, I like to try pumpkin spice lattes and stouts and porters and just dark, rich beers.
I had my first pumpkin spice latte on his suggestion last year.
Yeah,
he's
I
into
took
this.
him to Starbucks.
Yeah,
And
my very
I bought
first.
him a pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks.
My very first.
And I'm PSL for life, bro. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I don't wear
I've
yoga
been following.
pants or
I'm
anything.
excited every morning. It's part of my morning shit routine to see what Ty has posted in his shower beer, and I'm always interested to hear what he say. And recently, he's been posting videos as well, which I really
I
enjoy.
just started.
Yep, I enjoy
picture
that
and a video.
ad. That's a good ad.
Okay.
Yeah, I've really been enjoying
Okay,
the
good.
video commentary. Yeah,
Yeah, I just started that. It's
100%. I'm
I
a
only have
fan.
so much time. I gotta
I'm a
watch
fan.
my hair, my face, my balls. I gotta
Most
take care of
of the
everything.
time is spent on cock and balls.
Well, that's on
An
OnlyFans.
asshole,
So if
of
you want to
course.
follow my OnlyFans and pay $2 for X-rated material where I drink from the waist,
Yeah, it's bad,
but
but it's so good. Again, I'm a follower. I like to support my friends.
Yeah, if you want to see my pony cock,
Yeah, it's
Uh.
bad. You will not enjoy it.
for a lush, you spelled that pretty well, Josh. Yeah, you did. You banged that out quickly. I'm glad you can spell my name and the word comedy. Thanks.
Cheers.
Yeah. The D is silent, but on OnlyFans it's not. Cheers, guys.
Thank
Oh,
you
man.
so much for not unfollowing us, everybody. Yeah.
Actually, tomorrow, I know what beer I'm drinking tomorrow morning.
Ty, honest to God,
And I've had it before, and I know that
very
I'm slightly
few,
disappointed.
very few accounts. Am I like? I'm excited to see what tomorrow has, but I can't wait to see what Ty's drinking in the shower. He's always got that same goofy fucking face, and he's always got a beard.
The Suds beard.
I'd like to see him
Beard.
mohawk worked in.
No, I don't have enough hair for a mohawk.
Yeah, but see, you can have a Suds mohawk tie. That's what I'm saying. Give the
I'm
people
gonna
what
have
they
to get a
fucking want.
more sudsy shampoo.
Man, you know what? I'm a sponsor Ty. I'm a sponsor Ty beer, and I'd like to say this is sponsored by Know Your Risky. A beer,
Oh no! Oh, we're back.
a beer that I really think you'll enjoy.
I think Adam's in the shower watching us right now.
Oh, nice, Adam. Are you drinking a beer? Because I left some righteous beers in your fridge. I left a Far Hefe in your
Ooh.
fridge.
I picked up another 6-pack, by the way.
Ty, I went to Sobeys and they weren't there.
I'm gonna do it. No, I got the last one.
Yeah, but you said you picked up another.
Yeah. Yeah.
I picked up some one behind, drank them immediately.
Gene, thanks for joining us once
Good night,
again,
Gene.
sir. Have a wonderful evening. Oh, pip poppy pop pop.
Sorry.
Good beers. I'm gonna drink them all.
Oh, good. I'm glad. They're so good, Adam. At what point in Ariel's pregnancy can she drink beer?
Well, anytime.
Is it after the baby?
No, you can drink the whole time. I mean, it's not recommended, but you could do it.
Well, this is what I'm asking.
There's
I mean,
no
for
law
your
against it.
personal preference after.
After.
Okay. So I think Ariel would enjoy this beer. I've drank some beers with Ariel.
Yeah,
Yeah. And she didn't enjoy most of them, but some.
that's okay.
Moosehead. I'd have to see a picture of Moosehead.
Moosehead.
Oh, God.
Moosehead.
My phone. I've
So,
thrown my phone.
When I
somewhere.
started drinking at the ripe old age of 18,
Can you
I
bring
did
a
what everybody
picture of
does.
Moosehead?
yeah, no problem. Moosehead Lager.
I'd have to see it. Is it green?
It is a green bottle.
Okay.
So
Yep.
you know,
no, I'm
you're
good. Yeah, I like Moosehead.
Okay.
Oh, there's that. There it is. Ty, I want to try that beer so bad. You made me. You have hashtag influencer. Ty, you influenced me that if I've ever seen that beer ever, I will buy it so I can drink it.
Moosehead Lager.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, when I started drinking, I did what everybody does. I got sucked in by the Joe Canada, I Am Canadian advertising campaign, and I drank Molson Canadian because I didn't know any better. And then I upgraded to Alexander Keith's India Pale Ale,
Okay.
and then working at the bars, Moosehead came out, and I started drinking Moosehead.
Yeah, no, I find
And
Moosehead to be
I
kind
have not had Moosehead in 15 years.
It's kind of light but harsh. You know
I
what
don't
mean?
remember it being great.
No.
Because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
No, we
And
were
it's
young.
Never a
punks.
beer I'm going to reach for ever again.
Does anybody remember Max Ice?
Yes,
The
'cause it
old
was
Max Ice?
6%.
Yeah, we used to share that one. Back then, it was one called Molson Ultra before it was a diet beer.
And Labatt 50.
I don't remember that.
And then there was OV. Did you guys have OV?
See, we had Black Horse. I drank Black Horse for years too. And even now, today, I will drink Black Horse. I enjoy that a lot.
Yeah, Moosehead and Keith. That was
There's a nice cream ale that they made as well. I think Kitty Vidi. Oh, Kitty Vidi Iceberg is lovely too.
never heard. Oh, hold on.
Blue bottle.
Kitty Vidi. I had one of theirs. I had their espresso stout not too long ago.
I'm not familiar with that one.
It's from Newfoundland, right?
Yeah, but I'm not familiar with the.
Yeah, that was one of my shower beers.
And how did you find it? That's good. Okay.
Flavor
So
remember because I don't think it was super great.
yeah, if it didn't stick in your mind, but I'd be very interested to hear your thoughts.
That's the face I made when I drank it. So does that tell you anything?
Yeah, that tells me everything.
Today's shower breakfast beer comes from Kitty Vidi. Is that how you say
Kitty
it?
Vidi.
Yeah, I gave it a 6 out of 10. Probably won't buy again. I was informed today that anything over six and more is a buy again. So if I really don't like it, I should say 5.
Okay, cool.
5 or
Oh,
4.
I have a thought to put out to everybody.
Please.
We do not rate our whiskeys,
No.
and we won't. But
I rate my beers, though.
I'm very curious to hear your thoughts. What do you feel about a rated whiskey? Would you prefer me saying, hey, I like this because it tastes like this, this, and this, go buy this? Or I would say, hey, don't buy this, this is garbage. Or would you rather hear me say, and Ty, of course, say, I rate this in 92. I rate this in 89. You know what I mean? No one rates anything 70. No one rates anything 100. So everything is 84 to 96.
I think we discussed it when we started this project that we didn't want to give it a rating. We didn't want to give it a score. We would simply inform. We didn't really want to talk about price either. We would simply inform you bottom shelf, mid shelf, eye level, top shelf glass case. And we've been pretty consistent with that. There's been the odd time when we've mentioned the price, but only because it was significant to what it was we were drinking. Yeah, we don't really give a score. From Saskatchewan, you got to drink Bow or Pill. Yeah, Pilsner, that's for the boys.
The far Pilsner is beautiful.
That's the can with like 11 things on it, the rabbit and the tractor or whatever the fuck else. I don't know. Made famous by Fubar.
Chris likes yep or no.
Need to send you boys some Quebec microbrews.
Who said that?
Nick.
Anything you send us, we will review, and we will judge harshly and immediately.
I had one from Quebec the other day, a Blanche de Chamblay, and I made that post because a dear friend of mine ordered it and didn't speak French. When I'll have the Blanche de Chambly.
Ooh.
Yeah, it is funny. For Quebec beers, like I mentioned earlier, I lived in Ottawa for quite a time, and I was 18 years old when I went to university there, and I would drive into Hull to go to the strip clubs and bars at 18 because you could drink, and it was a 15-minute drive across the border. I would go to the Casino de l'Acclamie, and I'd always try new stuff. But the beer game has jumped drastically in the last 20 years since I was there. So I would absolutely try some Quebec microbrews.
So can I go back to judging something harshly and immediately?
Yes.
I got a call from a rep one time, not a rep, marketing agent for a specific whiskey here. And they said, have you tried it? I said, no. And they said, would you? And I said, absolutely. And they said, would you consider go tasting it first? I've talked about this before. But again, we're on the topic now. They said, would you consider go purchasing? And then if you enjoy it, maybe we can talk about posting. And I was like, no, man, send it to me.
Yeah, I'm not going
And
to
I'll taste it.
buy your product because you told me to.
But if it came recommended by a friend because they said, hey, I think you would enjoy this based on what you enjoy, yeah, I would try it. But this marketing agent kind of put a sour taste in my mouth because they wouldn't stand behind the product. They wanted to know my opinion on the product before they would ask me to endorse. And of course, I understand that.
Yeah, I get that from a marketing point.
But
that's
let
not what we do.
me talk about Eau Claire for a second. Eau Claire messaged me and said, would you be interested in tasting our whiskey? And I was like, yeah. They were like, cool. Can we send you some? And I was like, yeah. They were like, right on. That's it.
And they have.
And they
we
have
did.
several times, and we tasted it, and we enjoyed it every time. And it's nice to enjoy it when something, someone sends you something. It's nice to enjoy it. But I went out and I bought this whiskey that this company asked me to buy, and I was like, okay, you know what? If you're not standing behind it, then I need to taste it. And I was thoroughly underwhelmed. And I would have said that in my review. And they've released several different versions and casks, and I have been completely uninterested.
Interesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your uninterest is interesting.
Yep.
For the simple fact that they must have known that it was shit and a shit product.
Well, I wouldn't even call it shit, but it was. It wasn't my thing. I can understand the craft, but I was like, meh, I wouldn't buy this. But now I'm very interested to see these different casks. I'm like, okay, different versions. What's this all about? But I'm like, I'm not even going to buy it just because of the fact that you contacted me and was like, hey, you should go buy this. And I was like, isn't this what marketing does? Like, if it influenced me, I would buy it. Why are you calling me and telling me to buy your product? To me, that left a sour taste in my mouth.
We recently had can we call them a bourbon company? They don't even have a product on the shelf yet. We had a bourbon company reach out to us to help with their marketing, and they were going to send us stuff when it's available in 2021. And same thing. It was weird and seemed kind of scammy.
And it was.
Yeah.
I recognize that immediately.
Oh, I'm pretty good at it now.
Instagram's famous for that. Caddy Distillery in Washington
Yeah.
messaged me. Excuse me. So can we send you a couple cask samples? was like, what do you mean? Of course. They were like, would you consider doing a review and send us the video? And I was like, yeah, man. I was like, what if I don't like it? And they were like, just, send us the review and we'll decide if we post it or not. I was like, okay, cool.
Well, you would post it regardless.
Yeah. So I posted it and I was like, I enjoyed this. I liked it. Taking the account that it was free, that has to factor into the decision. But I always say at the end, would I buy it? Yes or no. So that's what I
say.
That's what I always like to hear from you folks. When you're suggesting things, don't suggest it just to do it. Would you buy it? If I want to know something right now. Anyone, if you would care to throw it up in the chat here, and if you're watching after, if you got to this point, put it in the comments.
Also, congratulations for making it this far.
Yeah, well done. What would you buy? Tell us, what would you buy? And you're like, damn, I bought this. I felt good. I shared this with friends and it felt good. And then I would buy it again. Tell me, what's your one that you would buy again? If it's $100, if it's $200, if it's $1,000, if it's $20, I don't give a fuck. I want to know, what's your, like, shit, I could do this over and over and over.
Old Forester 1920.
Old Forester 1920.
I
got
believe.
a bottle right up in the cabinet there.
We have an episode coming for that.
We do. Steve's picks, man.
Like we were saying earlier, that we don't really give it a score or anything. And then PW said the best way to enjoy whiskey is how you like to drink it. We agree, but we're kind of hoping that this gets to the point where you tune in to our tastes, the way our palates are, and you're like, oh, okay, the ones he doesn't like, I don't like, and the ones he does like, I do like. So then you can trust our recommendations more and more as we go.
And you'll see on our reviews that I'll love something and Ty'll hate it.
Yeah,
and then you start to see, okay, Ty likes this certain type of whiskeys. Josh likes this certain type of whiskeys. And when we're talking about type, it's a broad type, okay? We enjoy most whiskeys, we do, for what it is, for what the price is. We always factor price in. And if it's free, you have to factor that in as well. Hey, this costs nothing, so it tastes good. Would I buy it? No. Right? That's the thing. Would I buy it is where I think we can maintain that transparency and try to keep that level head. Would I purchase this with my money? No. Would I drink it from Ty's money? Oh, yeah. Yep.
And you have.
And I have.
And vice versa.
There's certain ones. We got a couple releasing very soon where we're drinking out of different vessels, and I'm just pouring and pouring while Ty is just talking. And I'm like, yeah. So would I buy it? It's very different than does it taste good? Because something can be tasty and free. Would I purchase it? Hell no.
No. So yeah, that's what
this is where we're having fun. This is where I really like the banter as well. Because sometimes Ty will be like, I don't like that. And I'm like, you're a fucking crazy idiot. You know what I mean?
True on all accounts.
Yeah, and I'll love something that's sometimes so cheap and sometimes dirty, but that's what I like sometimes. And it's super fun to have this weird journey because Ty has introduced me to a bunch of whiskeys that I would never buy, and I never have. I never considered, and I would never buy again just because mostly it's not Scotch.
Yeah.
And it hadn't come recommended. But I think we released the BC one there, Springbank guy.
Yeah, Odd Society out of Vancouver.
Winners. I knew nothing, and Ty poured me 3 whiskeys, and I was like, shit.
Winners all around. The Commodore, Prospector, and the Maple.
Yeah, and then I was like, would I buy it? Yes, I would.
Oh, rum. I love rum. We don't do any rums yet, but I love rums. Josh, not so much. He doesn't like the sweetness of it.
No, even whiskeys, sweet whiskeys are too much for me most times.
Now,
I actually just traded away.
Sweet, but
the peat smoke really lends to that peat, right? We have to do an episode on this soon, and I mean, Ty, very soon. like the next weekend that you're off and I'm off, we must do this episode because the people need to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get it done. We'll make it happen.
Adam, I've seen you on rum, or should I say Quincy McAdams.
We've had 3 rums. I did like the private stock.
Only had 3 rums. I've had about 30 too many rums, man.
Had a lot. We went to a private tasting one day, and there was an old bottle of Pusser's Nelson's Blood rum. And I was like, you know what? I've already blown my budget, but I will buy that. And he picked it up and said, it's empty because it cracked. And I was so sad.
I don't remember this time.
This was at Whiskey Drop, the old location for Rare Drams tasting.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was really excited for it.
Cool.
But I do love rums, and I've had many, many, many a rum. I'm trying to get Josh to enjoy some. You did like the Eldorado, which you purchased for your
Some.
father-in-law.
That was the 25.
Yeah.
That was very sweet, but I threw it in an eggnog, and I really loved it. Yeah, it was so good in eggnog. But I did drink it. I threw a little bit of water in it, and myself and Roger, my father-in-law, we drank it and enjoyed it. I gave it to him for his retirement of the Navy.
Yeah.
I was worried it would be a little bit too sweet for him, and I think maybe it was. But he's going to throw a little bit of Coke in it, and he's going to love the hell out of it. He's going to bust it out and share with distinguished guests and stuff. And that's what it's all about, right? You know. So I think he would enjoy it over time, but he's probably going to mix it.
Yeah.
But I'll get him. Excuse me. I'll get him. I'll pour him scotch. He loves the Chivas Brothers, the 21 gun salute.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah. So
As you'll notice
always,
in our first episode, First Whiskey Love.
Yeah, it's funny that Ty was connected to that whiskey as well. But I have a special soft spot for that whiskey. I just killed the blue version.
It's gone.
Yeah, which I had many times before. Now it's getting more expensive, of course, as these things do. But I still have the green and the red. So next time Roger's here, I'll bust open the green or the red, whichever one he picks. We've had the blue already. They're the same whiskey. It's just different decanters.
Yeah.
So it's fun. And I throw the fucking decanters away. And people are like, man, you should keep those. I'm like, what? How? I could never keep empty bottles, folks, because when you've been collecting for quite some time, as many of you can attest, if you kept empty bottles, you'd have no room for full bottles. And,
Well, that's a tragedy.
yeah, that would be tragic. So
That's a giant waste of space and very economy unwise. Those are words that might work together in a sentence if I had said them properly.
wait, someone said Glen Burgie.
Josh, are all the Glenburgies so damn good? Well, the Glenburgie 10 is episode to come.
So first and foremost, I collect Glendronach.
Yeah.
Secondly is Lecheg. Third is Glenburgie. My secret love affair, which I've been letting out of the bag.
Yeah.
I love Glenburgie. They have a very unique, weird, old school style. And when you can find some Glenburgie, old Glenburgie in bourbon casks, amazing. Reminds me of old 90s, 80s Bunnahabhain unpeated stuff. But if you can find Oloroso, 15, 17, 20-year-old Glenburgies, my God. Oh, you know what? We'll do some Glenburgie episodes. I'm itching. Give me an excuse to open some Glenburgies.
Well, we did one already.
You can say Glenburgie as well.
We could.
You can say Glenburgie. I don't give a fuck. I don't even know. So I like Glenburgie. To me, it sounds fun. Do you know? Because I hear a lot of people saying Glenburgie, but top-notch stuff. If you can get their Oloroso stuff, it's similar to old school, older Mortlock stuff. I know I'm talking gibberish to some people, but like I've experimented with a lot of Scotch Malt Whiskey Society casks.
Do you have the 8-year Carnmore Glenburgie? Chris is asking.
Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, that's the newer one, 47.5%. Yes, I do have that one. That's quite lovely. I enjoy it a lot.
Gone.
I actually enjoy it a lot. Did you want me to pour you another?
No. I have to wake up early to drink in the shower
Just a little sip.
and then go to work.
Just a little sip. Just a little tiny sip.
None for me.
That's it. Just a little sippy.
Oh.
That's a quarter ounce. That's all.
Well, I think we got about 5 minutes left. This is between the two episodes, we're going over 2.5 hours. So
Chris, if you see on my Instagram, Chris, you've hooked me up in the past with some Springbanks that he's found. Okay,
do you like Springbank?
you know I've been known to drink a Springbank.
Like
too.
1, 2, 3, 400?
Couple.
Maybe.
Couple. I spent a lot of time with Springbank, and Chris found this rare 12-year-old single cask.
He says he did.
Yeah, I remember that very well. And if you see me with a Glenburgie that's open, let me know. I'll send you a sample. You must try it, because if you're in love with it now and you're in love with it enough to bring it up, then you need to try some more.
We went.
I have
hunting.
none open right now. I have one open, as a matter of fact, in Edmonton and Adams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I killed my bottle. It's gone.
I have a couple more of those 10s. Couple more. But, man, they're few and far between. They're very hard to come by now.
When we were hunting recently, you were specifically looking for a Glenburgie, and we went to one of our go-to hunting grounds
Mm-hmm.
that they had it on the computer but not on the shelf,
Mm-hmm.
which was very disappointing.
Agree?
It was a sad day. I think he shed a tear, and then we got cupcakes and everything was okay.
Yep. I picked up 2 Glenburgies that trip. Gordon and McPhail, and I actually picked up the Carmore that trip.
That's right, you did.
Oh, I picked up a first editions Glenburgie that trip as well
That I don't recall.
at Keg and Cork.
We didn't go that trip. That's a different trip.
That's when I went. Me and
Yeah.
Adam J went.
Yes.
Because, yep.
Yeah.
Me and
I
Adam
know
J.
we're all fat white guys and look the same, but come on.
And we, yeah, that's true.
Well,
Yeah.
like I said, a few more minutes left here, guys. You
You
got
gotta
any,
message me though,
any
Chris.
questions? Any comments, concerns,
Questions, comments,
suggestions?
concerns.
You know, drop them in the
Suggestions.
box. the chat
Feedback.
box.
Positive, negative. Feedback is what matters. We need to know.
And for those of you that are new,
It's
thank
true,
you
Adam.
for joining us.
Thank you for noticing.
Thank you for
Thanks for your support.
yeah, that's what it is. And if you guys do us the favor, this only gets bigger when we hit 1,000 subscribers. We're on our way. It's a slow climb, but if you could share a video, tell a friend,
Your favorite.
face-to-face,
Yeah, even the
grab your wife's phone and subscribe to
yeah,
us. Doesn't matter.
the trailer. Go like share the trailer or something. That trailer was fun. We need
Yeah.
to make another trailer, like a mid-game trailer type.
I think
of thing.
so. Like
Yeah.
this upcoming
When we're
season.
both off.
We'll make a new one for the 2021 season.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think we should do that.
I will do
Like
that.
what's to come, you know? Because we got some cool stuff coming, some fun people on our show. We got some cool stuff coming, and we really want you to be involved.
Yeah.
We're happy you're part of it.
This isn't possible without you guys. I mean, any show you ever
Yeah.
watch or anything like
Very
that.
true.
You thank the fans. It's because it's true. None of this is really possible without you guys. So thank you so
Cheers, man.
much. But yeah. Other than that, like
Oh,
I said,
sorry,
questions or
Adam.
comments. What do you say? So we're both handsome fat guys. I was talking about me into facts. Yeah. I mean, I'm slightly less handsome without my beard, but it's a contingency of my employment.
I've had a beer for a long time. Long time.
I'll leave you with a fun story for who was it that's in Ottawa? Nick?
Nick's in Ottawa, yeah.
It's like I said, I used to go to Hull a lot, and I would work as a baker at Tim Hortons back when we actually made donuts
Okay.
before they were flash frozen to horse shit
Yep.
pucks of garbage.
Horse shit, carry on.
And I would finish up the night shift at 7 a.m. and my classes wouldn't start till 11 because I organized it that way because I'm a smart boy.
Yeah.
And I would drive to Casino de la Clamy. And those of you that have been there, there's a long driveway up to it with some fountains. And there was an Acura dealership there. And in that dealership, they had one of those rotating pavilion type things. like a Lazy Susan, but for cars. And they had a red Acura NSX on there. And my goal was always to hit the roulette tables and win enough to go buy that car. It didn't happen.
Hmm.
That didn't happen.
Too bad.
sadly.
Too
But,
bad.
Yes, many a nights and mornings spent in Hull, in Quebec.
It's okay to dream.
Well, obviously, what else do we have, right?
It's okay to dream.
Go to Old Hull. Yeah. Casino de l'Acclamie.
Nick, I hope you've been checking that tracking number I sent you.
Ooh. So, yeah. Anything else? Anything else, boys and
Yeah.
girls, ladies
Otherwise,
and
we're
gentlemen?
out. We're out, folks. We're out of here.
Yeah.
Great fucking couple hours hanging out, y'all.
Yeah, thank you very much for joining us once again.
Yeah, that was super fun.
And do us that favor. Share a video. Share your favorite one. Tell some friends.
Share any video.
Next time you're drinking with buddies, be like, do you guys follow the Whiskey Heathens? And they're like,
Yeah,
no, but
those
like, give me your phone and
losers.
search them and then hit the subscribe and turn on their bell notifications for them so that they get all our videos.
Yeah, bell notifications.
Now, and we will see you on Wednesday with, I don't know what episode yet, but something.
Something.
And we will see you Saturday with our Halloween special. Then we will see you again Sunday live, probably in this exact same spot.
Yep.
And yeah, thanks again, everybody. I got
Cheers.
nothing but water left. So
Cheers, dog.
cheers, heathens.
Cheers, y'all.
Thanks again, everybody. Bye.
Yummy.